Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Man United eyeing a replacement for De Ligt and Diego Simeone's statement ahead of the match in Stockholm. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United target Colombian defender as Matthijs de Ligt replacement. The situation in Manchester United's defense has once again come into the spotlight alongside a crowded fixture list and the injury history haunting their backline. The future and injury-prone nature of Matthijs de Ligt have created an urgent need for the Red Devils to find a suitable replacement. Club management is widely considered to need to act swiftly to secure a new centre-back in order to maintain squad stability and depth for both domestic and European campaigns. As a proactive measure, Manchester United are reportedly setting their sights on Boelo Echenya and Colombia national team centre-back, John Lucumi. Securing the left-footed defender will now require direct negotiations with Boelo Echenya, as his £24 million release clause expired in mid-July. With an estimated transfer value ranging between £19 million and £24 million, Lucumi is viewed as a high-value squad option who comes relatively cheap without requiring an astronomical fee. The choice of Lucumi is far from baseless, as he possesses composure in reading the game alongside excellent passing vision from the back. His impressive displays have been tested not only in helping Boelo Echenya compete in mid-table, but also at the international level where he established himself as a mainstay in Colombia's defense during the World Cup. It is this quality and consistency that make Lucumi's profile ideal for plugging the gap and bolstering Manchester United's backline. Diego Simeone's statement ahead of facing Manchester United. The pre-season match in Sweden between Manchester United and Atletico Madrid is scheduled to take place on Saturday at Strawberry Arena, Stockholm. Facing Atletico, who reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League last season, is an important opportunity for Manchester United to evaluate the team's progress in terms of tactics, squad composition, and physical readiness ahead of the official competition. Besides being part of technical preparation, the pre-season tour in Europe is also used by Manchester United to meet their supporters directly in various countries. Manchester United's director of football, Jason Wilcox, warmly welcomed his team's upcoming pre-season match schedule. He expressed his delight at being able to play in several wonderful cities and face strong teams ready to provide a tough test for the Red Devils. According to Wilcox, this moment is a golden opportunity to strengthen the club's relationship with their supporters across Europe, whom he described as the best supporters in the world. He emphasized that the entire team cannot wait to return to the pitch, work hard, and prepare themselves as best as possible to face a crucial new season. The match in Stockholm will be the fifth meeting between Manchester United and Atletico Madrid in all competitions. Until now, the Red Devils have never won against the Spanish side in an official match. The last time they faced each other on the pitch was in July 2022 in a pre-season friendly match in Oslo, Norway. That friendly match ended with a narrow 0-1 victory for Atletico Madrid at Alevel Stadion. Meanwhile, the player in the spotlight for this match is Morten Hulmand, who currently plays for Atletico Madrid. The player who was once targeted by Man United has already made his debut for Atletico Madrid when they defeated Getafe in a closed friendly match. Trusted by Diego Simeone to start in the middle of the pitch, the Danish player showed remarkably quick adaptation. Hulmand is not only good at communicating on the pitch using Spanish, but also immediately showed the high energy and tough character typical of Simeone. His ability to win the ball back and pass it on calmly gives a new balance to their middle area, whilst freeing other players to focus more on controlling the pace of the game. This friendly match will be his first top-level test to measure how well he can handle the physical pressure and tight closing down typical of Premier League teams. With a strong chance of starting again as a main pillar in the middle, Hulmand now has the opportunity to strengthen team chemistry. The thorough preparation shown by the Atletico Madrid squad, including the good chemistry of new players like Hulmand, certainly does not escape the careful observation of the manager. For Atletico, a pre-season tour is not merely a warm-up exercise or club promotion, but a crucial moment to pass on philosophy and set high standards expected throughout the season. Because of that, a match against a big European club like Manchester United is considered a proper benchmark to test both the mental readiness and overall tactical plan of the team. Ahead of the match, Diego Simeone emphasized the importance of this duel as a stage to test his team's readiness. For the manager from Argentina, facing an opponent of Manchester United's stature is not just an ordinary friendly match full of formalities. Rather, it is a crucial evaluation event to measure how far his players respond physically and adapt tactically. He pays special attention to defensive discipline and the speed of moving from defending to attacking, two vital aspects that have always been the main identity of Atletico's play under his management. Simeone also highlighted that his team's fighting spirit standard must not drop at all, regardless of the pre-season status of the match. He demanded full commitment, uncompromised hard work, and high energy from the entire squad from the very first whistle in Stockholm. According to him, a match with such a competitive atmosphere is greatly needed to build the players' psychological strength, whilst boosting the team's fighting spirit so they are immediately at the highest level of readiness before entering the tough competition of the new season. Facing a club with the physicality and fast play style of Manchester United is seen by Simeone as a very ideal benchmark for Atletico Madrid. The opportunity to play away from home with the support of tens of thousands of fans in Sweden provides a simulation of real pressure that is extremely useful for the team's readiness. Through this high-value friendly match, Simeone is optimistic about being able to identify and fix various tactical gaps, so that Atletico Madrid are ready to move forward more solidly and competitively in tackling the tough La Liga competition and the European stage. The final result of this match in Stockholm will indeed not award any points on the league table. However, the competitive atmosphere and tactical lessons learned by both teams are guaranteed to be very valuable assets in shaping a winning mindset before officially entering the tough 2026-2027 season. One option for a free agent striker. The latest report highlights a major dilemma facing Manchester United in their search for a new goalscorer in the upcoming transfer window. The name of Serbian striker Dusan Vlahovic has recently emerged as one of the most intriguing options due to his status as a player available on a free transfer. Although it sounds like a golden opportunity to strengthen the front line overnight, deep analysis shows that bringing in the former Juventus star carries exceptionally high financial and technical risks, making it far too risky for the Old Trafford board to pull off. Vlahovic's decision not to extend his stay at Juventus has made him one of the most valuable free agents in European football today. The 26-year-old forward has a reputation as one of the most talented traditional number 9s to dominate Italian football in recent years, with Fiorentina and Juventus. His combination of ideal physical presence, sharp instincts inside the penalty box, and top-level experience automatically links him with big Premier League clubs in dire need of a fresh supply of goals, including Manchester United. However, the term free transfer is often an illusion in modern football, and Vlahovic's case is a prime example. Without a transfer fee paid to the selling club, the player's camp and his agent are demanding a truly astronomical financial package, including a net salary estimated at over €9 million a season. On top of that, sky-high signing-on bonuses and massive agent fees mean the total money Manchester United would have to shell out to secure his signature could actually end up costing more than a normal player purchase. This massive wage structure is the primary concern for the upper management at Manchester United under the Ineos banner. Under stricter financial governance, the Red Devils are striving to reshape the wage structure so they do not repeat past mistakes of handing out massive contracts to star players who are not yet proven in the Premier League. Adding hundreds of thousands of pounds a week to the wage bill for Vlahovic risks disrupting dressing room harmony and limiting the club's room to maneuver regarding profitability and sustainability rules. From a technical and tactical perspective, how Vlahovic fits into the style of play under manager Michael Carrick remains a major question mark for pundits. Vlahovic is known as a traditional target man who relies heavily on quality service inside the box to score, but he often contributes very little to build-up play or pressing from the front. There are fears that his rather static style of play does not align with the fast, dynamic, and fluid philosophy currently being built at Old Trafford. The player's fitness record and injury history are also crucial factors that heighten the risk of a move to England. Over the past few seasons in Italy, Vlahovic has repeatedly suffered from long-standing physical issues, particularly muscle problems and groin injuries that have constantly disrupted his form. Given that the pace of the Premier League is far more physically demanding and relentless, there is genuine concern that his injury issues could worsen, leaving a costly investment sitting idle on the bench. The current situation in Manchester United's front line makes any decision on a new striker critical and in need of careful thought. With young forward Benjamin Sesko already at the club alongside the future dynamics of Joshua Zirkzee in the squad, bringing in a senior striker demanding guaranteed starts and top-tier wages could create unwanted friction in the squad hierarchy. The club must ensure that any new striker coming through the door delivers an instant transformation rather than becoming an expensive obstacle to the growth of existing young prospects. In addition, competition for Vlahovic's signature from other top European clubs makes negotiations even more complicated. A number of elite clubs are reportedly keeping close tabs on the situation and stand ready to offer competitive contract terms. This high level of interest is being used by Vlahovic's representatives to drive their bargaining power even higher, ultimately putting Manchester United in a tough spot if they get drawn into a bidding war for a free agent. Taking into account all these technical, medical, and financial factors, the final verdict insists that Manchester United should not rush into anything reckless. While the thought of landing a world-class striker without a transfer fee sounds brilliant on paper, the sheer size of the financial burden and the uncertainty over his tactical fit make the Vlahovic project too costly a gamble to take. The Red Devils are advised to turn their attention to other targets that are far more sensible, cost-effective, and aligned with the long-term building of the squad. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.